Okay, what is good, Columbo fans? Another beautiful day here in Southern California, and today's episode brings us, Deadly State of Mind, Season 4, the great George Hamilton and Peter Falk, obviously as Columbo. This is the house in Deadly State of Mind. And it's still the same house. It's still the same house. It's really nice that nothing really changed. I mean, the driveway is still the same. You could remember in the beginning of the episode, Dr. Kyler comes here, and that's when everything goes down. And then he exits, and then as he's exiting, he comes out the driveway, and there was a post right around, I believe it was like over here. Everything is basically the same, you know, except for the fact that those posts are missing. But yeah, it was a great episode. If you never saw it, you definitely got to check it out. And this is definitely the house from Deadly State of Mind with George Hamilton and Peter Falk. So let's get a better shot. So this was in season 4, and it was called Deadly State of Mind. And George Hamilton, he plays the villain in this particular episode, Dr. Kyler, and he is part of a crime that includes, he ends up murdering his lover's husband by accident. But anyways, this was the house that it took place in. Right here, you'll notice when he comes to the beach house, he'll come in and then he'll turn up here. You can actually see when you zoom in, he was at that door. Yeah, the house is still the same, which is incredible. I love it. But I think originally, because Dr. Kyler, when he rushes out of the driveway after he commits the crime, and he hits a post. But I'm thinking like they got rid of those posts, or because it would have been right around over here, I believe. This is where Deadly State of Mind from season 4, Columbo. The house where Dr. Kyler, played by George Hamilton, commits a murder and then covers it up with the wife. This was the entranceway where Dr. Kyler exited, and actually he almost hit a man who was walking up, who was blind and had his watchdog with him, and he ends up knocking over a post, or just crashing into the post. And then of course Columbo arrives and investigates, and it's a great episode. If you haven't seen it, it's an underrated episode, I think. It's really cool to see the same structure, you know. There's a lot of things in Los Angeles, you know, obviously they tear them down and build them back up again, but not this house. This house is always, well, it doesn't look like it changed much though. And it's for sale too. Interesting. Anybody wants to buy a house, I guess call that number. But all right, everybody, be good.